Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So where do we begin with Donald Trump's latest statement saying that there is no peace talks at the moment and it's looking likely that the war will continue for roughly another 2 or 3 weeks, and this has popped oil quite significantly higher, moving away from the 100 area, psychological area, because we were just seeing now prices, well before the statement, prices just consolidating above that particular zone, but since then, as you can see here, we've jumped roughly about $8 to the upside, and now we can potentially keep moving a bit higher. Is it going to go to the previous peak of $120 when the conflict began? We'll have to wait and see, but lots of mixed messages from the American president. 1 minute there is potential peace talks, and then Tehran is saying that there are no peace talks, and he's telling all the other G7 and G20 members to go and find their own oil. So there is looking likely that the UK and a host of other countries are going to try and open the Strait of Hormuz, but it might not be so easy, especially with Donald Trump expected to continue his assault on Iran. So we are seeing naturally prices pop a bit higher in today's trading, and that could be the rhetoric for the rest of the next couple of weeks. Apparently, if the conflict does come to an end in that time, a lot of traders and economists are looking likely that it will extend into the second quarter of the year, which we've just started. But we are seeing a little bit of a bearish divergence on the RSI and other stochastics as well. So we're just seeing now prices could have a slight correction to move a little bit lower. How low, we'll have to wait and see, but 108 seems to be a little bit of a top at the moment, and we'll see if we can break that psychological zone to go to possibly 110, another couple of dollars higher, which isn't out of the possibility since oil has been jumping quite significantly. Same with Brent as well. We've seen quite a pop, and like we said, it was on course to finish a record bullish movement for March, so that was on record as well. So quite a lot to sink our teeth into for oil, and as I said, we're just looking to see at the beginning of the conflict if we're going to pop up to roughly about $118 to $120. Still a little bit of room to go, but in the near term, with all these statements and speeches and interviews that Donald Trump is giving, then we're just waiting to see if that's going to come into fruition. Gold as well, we're just seeing now gold fall off from its peak roughly around 4,800. It was trading in the early Asian Australian session of roughly around 4,600, just starting to peak a little bit more now. So trying to get past 4,650, which is our next target. The RSI is starting to fall into the neutral territory, so we could have a little bit more of a spring higher. But as I said, it's all really fundamentally driven at the moment. Obviously, we've got a host of bank holidays tomorrow, even though the non-farm payroll data is happening, but it's not really expected to rock the markets quite as much as what Donald Trump is doing. So with America and a host of other countries closing for tomorrow, we'll wait and see if there's going to be any big impact. Oil is closed tomorrow as well, so we could see some really big swings on the market open on Monday morning if we do get more information and signals from Donald Trump and also from Iran as well, who are hoping that the conflict is going to come to an end, the Strait of Hormuz is going to open again, and the world will get back to normal. But even if it opens tomorrow, then there will still be a massive backlog of ships and oil containers trying to get through to their destination. So we could see oil prices heightened for quite some time and gold prices fluctuating quite significantly. But let me know what you think. We're posting this video as usual on our YouTube and Telegram channel. So let me know, and we'll speak again next time around. Bye for now.